I'm LP Master 6. Look at this gorgeous, serene snow environment where a great, fearsome beast who was given tribute daily once sat. There is now death and despair in his place, and it looks absolutely fucking gorgeous. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to say fucking in the first, minute of a video, but I don't care. I'm cool like that, because I just don't care. I've got a few observations. Why does the music get so painfully quiet when you pause? Also, speaking of pausing, look, we got a little flashing thing in the upper left corner. Because we learned about the Desert Colossus and the Haunted Wasteland and stuff. And Kakariko Village is also flashing for some reason, even though if we go there right now, there's nothing new for us. But we have one more thing to get in Zora's Fountain that we can get easily right now. Actually, the only thing we can get here right now. So, here's one way to dodge this Octorok's onslaught. We're going to drown ourselves. Because that's fun to do. Oh. I never use the iron boots without the capability to breathe underwater. You can guess what gives us that. But, I want to sink to the bottom. We only have 2 whole minutes to explore. Listen. We sound all muffled because we're underwater and it's cool. But guess what? As soon as we leave the only dungeon in the game that gives us a piece of heart, we get another piece of heart. They just hand them out like candy. Nope. That's right. We gotta take the boots off over and over. And now we will climb back up. Because I don't care about the rupees. Because we're gonna have 500 rupees until God knows when. But now, King Zora has been waiting for who knows how long to be freed. Navi is just dying to talk. What do you want to say? What do you have to say to us, Navi? Those iron boots look like they weigh a ton. If you wear those boots, you may be able to walk at the bottom of a lake. A lake. Yeah, a lake. What lake do you have in mind? We went the wrong way? I forgot. We're not looking for the way we came in because that is the ice cavern where we shall never be going again. We want to hurry up and free the sovereign ruler of the Zora people, who will awaken to discover that almost all of his people are dead. And we want to give him that revelation instead, just because we need him as a pharmacist. We will traumatize him with the knowledge that his kingdom is in ruins. Not only did he lose a war and have to subject himself to the rule of the King of Hyrule. Have you always been here? You still tell us the time even though you're in the ice. Thank you. I love that. What's up, dude? Oh, I've come back to life. Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. What a weird thing to say. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. You got a Zora tunic. This diving suit is adult size, so it won't fit a kid. Wear it and you won't drown. Beautiful. I love not drowning. I wish I had that ability in real life because I can't swim. Alright, this is, if you ask me, the best tunic in the game. We will change back if we absolutely need to the Goron tunic, but for now, I don't know if we'll ever actually have a need to again. So I love red, but I actually really like the way Link looks in the... Ooh. I almost said the green. That's true too. What am I doing? We don't need anything right now. Leave the pots alone. That's our last piece of red ice in the entire game. Let's put it to good use. Or put our last blue fire to good use on it. Yeah, Link looks really good in the blue. Even though red's my favorite color. Let's go to the shop that's been sealed off for so long. How have you not starved to death in here? Welcome! You say you want to buy a Zora tunic? That tunic is made of the finest material and is therefore exceedingly expensive. In fact, I'm afraid only that very rich family in Kakariko Village can afford this fine garment. Okay, so that's a hint of how to upgrade your wallet, but how does he know? And also, is he not grateful? We just freed him from his years-long prison, or did he just not notice? Either way, What an unpleasant guy. I almost forgot. Okay, here's why we really freed you. I can't believe I almost forgot. Oh, this is, well, eye drops. You might say we have them, you might say we don't. We do have the ingredients. If you take the ingredients to the doctor at the lake laboratory, he can make the drops for you. But you need to deliver them fresh. Can you make it before they spoil? One of the funniest items in the game. This whole trading sequence is hilarious. Just look at those eyes. The eyeball frog? A whole species of frog that is named after how they use its eyes for medicine? That's horrifying, and I do not approve as a vegan. But, I mean, a lot of medicine is made from animals anyway. It's mostly just gelatin, though, which is a byproduct of animal slaughter, so that's okay. It's not great. It's pretty gross. Crushed up bones are what you swallow in most medicine. Just look at his icon up there. So great. But this is the hardest time challenge because you got to make it from... Oh no, don't waste my time, please. Remember, you cannot use warp songs. If we could, we'd just use our new Serenade of Water that Sheik taught us in the Ice Cavern in that beautiful room with the mini-boss that only took one hit to kill. That was very anticlimactic. I remember that fight being way cooler. But, okay. It wasn't even a jump attack. That was so weird. Alright, we got 2 minutes. And I forgot to strategically place Epona. I meant to do that. I even looked at Epona and thought, wow, the memory that the N64 has is shockingly good. But Epona is pretty much the only way you're going to be able to do this. We will get rid of the bow. Alright. Nope, that's not it. When am I going to learn my lesson? But on the way, do you want to talk about Zelda, or sometimes called Zelda DD unofficially at the time? Nintendo, Miyamoto specifically, was like, we had so many ideas for this game and so many things we had to cut on the transition to cartridge and just mostly for time constraints. Are you kidding? Thank you. We may not make it. All right, we got to get to the south end quickly. Don't get confused here, please. Ooh, we may be cutting it close. I think I may have failed this the first time I ever did it, but I don't know, these time limits seem so stressful and small, but also we cannot break silver boulders with the hammer. They're just gonna stick around like Foo Fighters Track 2 from the album Foo Fighters, 1995, released by Roswell Records, which I believe is a division of Capitol? Maybe RCA? Who cares? You don't. Can we jump this fence with Epona? Yes. Oh, that felt cool. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We got plenty of time. There is no way you can do that without Epona. I'm sure plenty of people have done it, but I am not one of those people. Let's cut some grass on the way. Nice and relaxing. And, oh, I forgot Epona can break signs. But, Miyamoto was like, yeah, we're going to release a 64DD expansion. It seems this item doesn't work here. Please? I had my time run out because he wouldn't just look at it. Oh, wow! I haven't seen an eyeball frog like this since Sora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Oi, 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 oi. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. What? These are for making Begoron's eye drops. Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Why would he think I'm giving him just this random gift? Ooh, good shot of the crest on the shield there. Here it is. I'm sure... Oh, there's plenty of shots like that. I'm just noticing the bird's details. This medicine doesn't have any preservatives in it, so it won't last long at this temperature. Run as fast as you can to Death Mountain. You're young. You can do it. I forgot this was timed as well. You traded the eyeball frog for the world's finest eye drops. Hurry! Take them to Big Goron before they go bad. You know what? And you have to redo the whole thing if you mess it up. But we're already here. I want to do this. Like, you got to re-deliver the frog and everything. Alright, I don't need the rupees, but I do need this. You may have seen this down here before. Boom! This is our only Skulltula between the dungeons. And you can use your hook shot underwater. You can't use most things underwater, but your main weapon underwater is the hook shot. So that is very, very useful for us. That is a very clever Skulltula location, if you ask me. Also, this looks like the pillars in Whomp's Fortress, this floor in Mario 64. Alright. Oh, God. No. No. Where's Epona? Where's Epona? Ooh, can we make it? I'm scared. I don't want to redo the whole thing, but I did want to make it a little more challenging and stressful on myself. Am I going to regret it? Most likely, yes. You should not ever waste 30 seconds when you have a 4-minute timer to get from one edge of the world to the other, because the peak of Death Mountain is probably as far as you can get from the Lake Laboratory, because we're going from one end to the other, as opposite pretty much as it gets. Oh my god. Oh, this is stressful. But, so the 64DD kept getting delayed, and it was a huge flop. So even though Miyamoto said that Ura Zelda, which translates to Another Zelda, was completed in, let's see, sometime in 2000, it was completely canceled as a disc drive expansion. It was going to be released as a standalone cartridge, however, but that also didn't happen. They never officially announced it was being canceled or anything. Nobody had forgotten about it. Everybody was waiting on Ura Zelda. So, when it came time for the first GameCube Zelda game, and this was after Majora's Mask, so this was like a different part of the team working on Ura Zelda and then working on Majora's Mask, the sequel to this game. Then the Wind Waker was coming out, and they said, hey, pre-order bonus for the Wind Waker. You get the GameCube port of Ocarina of Time with Master Quest. And many people were disappointed. Ura Zelda initially promised remixes of a lot of things. But in the end, it's just remixed dungeons. The dungeons are a lot harder. Oh, we never broke these boulders, but there's no time right now. Oh, God. Ooh, don't get hit, don't get hit. I don't know if we can make this. Is this going to be useful to us? Let's try it anyway. I'd rather get height than not. Okay. Ooh, we should have stayed. Oh, man, it's really going over there. Okay. Is this the fastest? Ah, shit. Okay, we definitely aren't making it now. There's no way. 1 minute. 1 minute. Ooh, I'm sorry. It's hard to focus and tell you neat facts. No, 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 no. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, we didn't get hit. We didn't get hit. Why did rocks not fall when we were a kid? That made no sense. They did closer to the top. Why don't they now? 42 seconds. There's no way. Because we got to climb the whole Skull Waltula section. I shouldn't have done the iron boots thing in the lake. In the lab, I mean. Same difference. I don't know. We still got 20-something seconds. Is the hook shot going to make it? Is the hook shot going to be able to latch on? I don't think that it will. Yeah, because we showed this before. It's not. No, 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 come on. I don't know why it wasn't locking on. Navi said it could lock on. Oh no, time's up. Oh my god. It just warps you all the way back with the prescription. Does he say anything different? No. I don't think either of them say anything different. Okay, I will meet you back. I guess at Death Mountain Trail? Epona, why? Okay, I'm coming back now. Jumping those bridges feels so cool. Not bridges, fences. Outside of Lake Hylia when you're in a hurry like this. And this is such a good idea for a challenge. Okay, we made it here in better time. Quite a bit. Okay, let's get down. No, get down. Don't do that thing where you back up and it takes forever. Come on. Every precious second counts here. I don't know how I forgot about this part of the challenge. Ooh, okay. But we will be playing Master Quest as its own game on the channel on its release date. Like we normally do things, it is a separate entry. I think I will just be doing the Master Quest version. I'm not sure if I'll be 100%ing it. I'm sure I will the dungeons at the very least, but I'll probably do it because it is a different version of the game. 100% the whole thing again. But I won't go into as much detail on every single thing because I'm not going to assume that's your first time seeing the game. Because, you know, I mean, it's a remake, but it's not. I mean, it's a port. A lot of people say the GameCube port kind of sucks. I don't know. I don't own it. I've never played it. I hope it's not insanely expensive. Oh my god. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get up there. I am so worried about the skull walchulas above all else. Alright, that leads to Goron City. We don't need that. At least we don't have to, like, blow up boulders and stuff with perfect timing like we did right here as a kid. That would have sucked. Why? 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 I don't have time for that. I got a minute and a half to show Big Goron these fucking eye drops. Also, he knows where Big Goron is. He knows who Big Goron is. Sure, I guess he's the... And, like, so does the Master Craftsman. And, like, King Zora is acquainted with the Lake Scientist? Really? I mean, just, like, I'm glad the diplomacy is so great here, but it just doesn't make that much sense to me that everybody knows everybody else. I just think it's funny. I don't actually think it's a plot inconsistency or something like that, but it is funny to me. Alright, oh god, you gotta have patience to get past these fucking guys. Alright. You get out of here. 52 seconds. That's not good. Alright, there is a fourth one up there, isn't there? Okay, 40-something seconds. Is there not a fourth one? Are we good? Did we reach the peak? Oh my god, with just 30-something seconds to spare. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Do your wake-up animation. Scream and rub your eyes because they hurt. Wouldn't they clear themselves by this point, realistically, without the eye drops? Really? You brought the eye drops? I'm so relieved. I'm going to use them right now. Wow! This is stimulating. It's working great. Now I can get back to my blade business. My work is not very consistent, so I'll give this to you so you won't forget. After a few days, please return. Wait. Just wait patiently. The Big Goron sword, you got a claim check for it. You can't wait for the sword to be completed. Don't tell me how I feel. Alright, can I have it? Not yet. Hey you! You are impatient. Now you can actually wait in-game days, which is what they want you to do, but who does that? This is the last thing we have to do before the water temple. So, you gotta wait for the chicken to crow every time, the cuckoo. And then... you gotta wait for the wolf to howl. And I guess I'm going to leave this in because why not? I believe you have to play it 6 times. I believe it takes 3 days of in-game time. Just watching everything in the sky move that quickly is funny to me. And also, I wanted to mention the manga. I made brief mention of it before. I don't remember its explanation for why Link has an earring, but... they clearly had a lot of love for the series, which I think is cool. And it's not canon, but it's got a lot of great details in it, and I recommend you read it. I did read it. My wife bought it for me a couple of years ago? 2 years ago-ish at this point? Maybe it was only like a year and a half. I don't remember. I made this trade for claim check. But I'll mention a couple more things about it as I remember them. But mostly the Volvagia thing is the thing of interest to note for the manga. But the same guy would later go on. I don't think he did in A Link to the Past manga, but for most 3D Zelda games, and I think some other ones, that same team has published a manga for each game. And that's the only one I've read, but I've heard the Twilight Princess one is good at the very least, and he did the one, the short one that's in Hyrule Historia for Skyward Sword's backstory. So there's a good connection there. You may have already read some of his work. Speaking of finest work, you handed in the claim check and got the Big Goron sword. This blade was forged by a master smith and won't break. That sword is my finest work. All right. And we keep the claim check, signifying we have finished the trading sequence. The trading sequence is for the best weapon in the game. It's just like the Giant's Knife. You cannot use a shield with it. But it's the same thing as the Giant's Knife, except it does not break at all. This is permanent. I was going to just play the Serenade of Water and just quit here, but I'm actually going to go to Goron City and see what Medi Goron says once you get the Big Goron sword. How do you like the feel of it? Oh, because it's set that you already have his product, even though you have his brother's product. So it doesn't actually say anything interesting or unique at all. But we're going to play what might be the shortest song in the game here, and we're only missing 2. Feels good. A down, right, right, left. Nice and simple. Oh, all the warp songs sound so beautiful. Yes, warp to Lake Hylia, warp to Lake Hylia. Thank you. I'm going to open the way for the water temple, and then we are going to end off there, and I will record some more next week. Again, this is still March 18th. I don't know what day that's being uploaded, but I'm going to guess sometime in April. I didn't expect the game to take me this long again, but I'm not really complaining. Where are you, Water Temple? I assume right here because of the posts. Yes, I think we're good here. I need to get rid of the claim check. We never have a use for it at all. I don't even think we can get any text with it. But finally, we've been able to see it the entire game. After the Deku Tree, we could have come here and seen the Water Temple and heard about it being down here. And we can finally enter it. Oh, let's go. This is it. You'll get to see it properly next time. I guess you can get a sneak peek of the map. Also, did I already mention I stocked up on 1 milk from the cow in the grotto on the way? But I'll have more neat facts for you and plenty of beautiful discussion. I have to pee because we're in the Water Temple. I will see you then, and you'll get my opinion on the most divisive dungeon in Zelda history. I'm LP Master 6, and thank you for watching. I have had an absolute blast. It has been my absolute pleasure to record these videos for you, even though, I mean, they're more for me than they are for you. But thank you for enjoying my self-indulgence. If you are. If not, let me know, please. I would appreciate a hate comment.